What's good with your fam? Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide, where we talking nothing but this boxing, man. Hey, listen, man, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to the channel. And if you're new here, I want you to think about subscribing as we stay knee deep into this boxing conversation, man. Hey, listen, I got some breaking news, man. The IBF, they have ordered a fight between the newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, Canelo Alvarez, and the newly mandated mandatory challenger, Serhiy Derevianchenko. Now, Serhiy Derevianchenko, he became mandatory by defeat in Cold Clay, not too long ago. And, the IBF said, listen, they notified both camps that they have 30 days to come up with an agreement or a purse bid will be ordered. Now, those of you who've been following boxing for years, y'all know the IBF plays no games, man. They usually don't bend, they don't break. If you think back to last year when Triple G was slated to fight Canelo Alvarez, Triple G held that IBF title, and Serhiy Derevianchenko just happened to be the mandatory challenger back then. Triple G, he was looking ahead, man. He was looking for that fight with Canelo Alvarez in September. He did not want to risk a risky fight by fighting a tough guy like Serhiy Derevianchenko. So, and instead, he fought Avanes Martirosyan. The IBF ended up stripping him of that title, man. And Danny Jacobs got to fight Serhiy Derevianchenko for that vacant title. And it was a very good fight between Derevianchenko and Danny Jacobs, man. Derevianchenko can rumble, man. He can definitely knuckle up, man. A lot of people think Triple G ducked him because he was scared of getting beat. You know what I'm saying? He gave Danny Jacobs a run for his money. He gave him hell. You know what I'm saying? But, Derevianchenko ain't to be slept on. Derevianchenko is the real deal. And if Canelo Alvarez, if he wants to keep his title, more than likely 9 times out of 10, he's going to have to fight Derevianchenko. I know the networks, Oscar De La Hoya, DAZN, the public, they are wanting the trilogy with Gennady Golovkin in September, man. You know what I'm saying? But the only way that happens is if he vacates his title. And, with him being just so close to being undisputed champion, man, I don't see him doing it. The only belt out there for him to get is the WBO, which is held by Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. You understand what I'm saying? And that may be Canelo's ticket, his way out of fighting Derevianchenko and, being stripped of his title is by going for undisputed. The IBF may make an exception if he goes for all the belts, man. So he might just do that. He might just go and fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andre. Everybody wants him to fight Triple G, but just by Canelo's body language and, the words that he was, saying, I don't think he's in a big rush to go ahead and fight Triple G again right away. You know what I'm saying? Not because he's afraid of him, not because he thinks he's going to lose, because Triple G is a tough opponent. Those two fights were very tough fights. You know what I'm saying? He almost had to lay his life on the line for 24 rounds, man. You know what I mean? It was a lot to get through those fights, man. If you watch both of those fights, both of those guys gave everything they had, man. And I don't think Canelo Alvarez is, in a hurry to jump back into a fight of that magnitude right away. You understand what I'm saying? So, I do think that, he may push the Triple G fight back till next year, Cinco de Mayo, sometime in May. Should he be successful against Demetrius Andrade, I do think that, I don't think he'll fight Derevianchenko. You know what I mean? It's high risk, low reward. You understand what I'm saying? He's not getting, he's not going to be rewarded with, a big purse. But then again, I forgot he got that big deal at DAZN, so he's probably guaranteed money, man. But still, Derevianchenko is not going to bring the eyes to DAZN that, the big wigs at DAZN want to see. You know what I mean? So, Canelo Alvarez and Golden Boy, they have a really big decision to make, man. They have to decide who they want to fight. Do they fight Derevianchenko that has been ordered by the IBF, or do they drop the IBF title and go for the trilogy with Triple G? You understand what I'm saying? But there's a third wheel, the wild card. The only way that I see that Canelo Alvarez may keep his title without fighting Serhiy Derevianchenko, as if he fight Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade for the undisputed in September, man. I think that should be the road to go, man. I think that's the road that he will go. But Canelo, Canelo's a boss. He's in the driver's seat of this boxing game, man. So he's been calling shots, man, and it's kind of surprising that the IBF will even mandate this fight, knowing how the sanctioning bodies, they always want their percentage, they always want their slice of the pie, man. You understand what I'm saying? So, I would think that they would want to fight, with Triple G. You know what I'm saying? With a guy like Demetrius Andrade, you know what I'm saying, who would bring them a bigger percentage out of their cut. You understand what I'm saying? But, we'll see what happens, man. We'll definitely see what happens. Like I said, they got 30 days to reach an agreement, and then a purse bid will be ordered. You understand? But I just want to bring y'all this news, man. But in the meantime and in between time, I want y'all to stay blessed and keep on supporting this sport that we love called boxing. Peace. I'll holla back.